welcome. Please like and share. Like and share the program. Like and share. Please like and share wherever you're joining from. Like and share on your platform. Let us have a quick broadcast. Let's talk to each other and let's try to encourage Biafrans on the things that are going on the stage that we are in. As usual, we continue to make impact and continue to speak to Biafran people. No matter what they say or what they do, we cannot relent in our effort. We will continue to speak up. We continue to enlighten Biafran people. We continue to make sure that the information gets across to everybody. No matter how they try to stop us, no matter how they try to hinder us, we will not allow them to succeed. So please, if you join, help and make sure you share on your own platform so that we can be able to reach out to many people. It's just an emergency one. I did not program the broadcast, but I have to do it. So I hope that my fellow Biafrans are going to join me on this broadcast so that we can do the needful.
From the award-winning producer, Shaking Acre Beats, Biafran's Gold Talent exclusive.
Nini turatu kembo wa bidoro ife nini turatu wakene mo fife tuga aye to sia vote na ba o he burega ilaria ife kanebe o kakwa nebe o nini turatu kembo wa bidoro iye nini turatu wakene mo fife tutalu o fife tutalu o ba mo fife tutalu iye kelende kakwa nebe o Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe o. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe o. Now one Biafra, I say I'm no election no. After election, hey, we take their deception no. Upon deception, I say no recession no. Baby, I need to see no vote no. I'm to suppose election no vote. Never not take him out. One little people, I am no so follow. Get it like a bell, when I tell you, Farayo. If I am to Papino, you want to go on the boat. I didn't when no. Sokoto, ifunu na chana sokoto munne kuna odi na shogoto. Chukwu abia magozela ye na udi obuna umunne mo. Ule kwela mele ka ye musi anike.
Iya koka na mahola tiwo. Atumotu batu na na adikwewo. Tiwo sago chiwo. Ebe nile, ọdụ zikwewo.
Iye kanebe o, apanebe. Iye kanebe o, apanebe. Asimi iye kanebe o, apanebe.
Remind those of you, listen carefully. Let me repeat, I must remind those of you clamoring for Igbo presidency that you are wasting your time. IPOB is dedicated to the restoration of Biafra, and no amount of idle gossip or paid advertorial by sycophantic praise singers, or should I say inconsequential political errand boys, will detract IPOB from our march to freedom. It doesn't matter how many journalists you pay 4,600 naira to be writing press statement for you. It's inconsequential. We are not being moved. We want Biafra, not presidency. Understand this very clearly. Remember what I said before. It was the pursuit of this I am an Igbo man, I want to rule Nigeria, that got us into the mess we are in today. I have said it before. From Azikiwe to UNC to Zobo, it was their desire to make Nigeria a better place.
From the award-winning producer, Shaking Acre Beats, Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
Votu nini turatu kembo wa bidoro. Ife nini turatu wakene mo fife tutaro. Aye to si votu na ba o he burega ilaria. Ife kanebe o kakwa debe o. Votu nini turatu kembo wa bidoro. Iye nini turatu wakene mo fife tutaro. O fife tutaro wago fife tutaro. Iye kanebe kakwa debe o. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe o. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe o. Na lonely Biafra, I say I'm no election no. After election, hey, we take their deception no. Upon deception, I say no recession no. Baby, I need to see no vote no. I'm to support so election no vote. Yeah, me ranya deke ma o. Uwani le tempo na ye ni le no so fele o. Kedi ye de me o, we me te dia fara yo. Ibo ya me tu pa mi no di, iwa nu ko umunne mo. Alile kwenu mwenwene o. Nime sokoto, ifunu na chona sokoto munne mo na odi na shokoto. Chukwu abia magozela nye na udi obu na umunne mo. Ule kwele nule ka yo musi anike.
Iya koka anyama ola tiwo. Atumatu batu na la bikwewo. Tiwo chigwo. Ebe niile ọnụ zikwewo.
Iye kanebe o, akwa nebe. Iye kanebe o, akwa nebe. Asimi iye kanebe o, akwa nebe.
Today, I hope they can allow us to broadcast so that we can be able to reach out to people and continue to spread the gospel as much as we can. Today is another day, and you can see that they are trying to block our viewers and all that, so let's still wait for more people to join us so that we can be able to send out the message to the hearing of every Biafran. Thank you for joining. Any place you are joining from, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for your support. Welcome. Welcome. Share the broadcast as you join. Share on your platform. Share to people around you so that we can be able to reach to more people. welcome. Thank you for joining wherever you are joining from. Please, as you join the platform, kindly like and share. Like and share. Click like and share so that people can join us while we listen to the prayer of Mazen Nandikano.
You promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bigebi. He said,
You see. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast, any place you're joining from. I appreciate every one of you who has been able to connect to this very program. Please, as you join the program, I will urge you to share the program so that other people can equally join us. Share the program any place you belong, in any platform where you are. Share the program so that other people can join us to know what is going on and to enjoy the program with us. Please share the program, share it on any platform where you belong. You know, your sharing is very important because, you know, normally the challenges are still there. Our viewers are limited and we cannot be able to reach the people we are supposed to reach. But with your help and support, we can be able to break that boundaries and reach more people. So that's why you have to help me out, share on your own platform. Help me out to share on your own WhatsApp group, any place you belong, keep sharing so that we can have enough house to discuss. I welcome every one of you. I thank you all who have been following up on the event of things as they are unfolding. Many things are happening today. We can see so many things unfolding. And every word have been spoken by Mazen Nandekano and those confirmed by our spokesperson, Mazen Simon Ekpa, is happening gradually before your own very eyes. Today is Monday, a day we have all chosen to sit at home to demand for the unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and to let the zoo and the world know that we don't want to be part of that zoological republic anymore. And I tell you today, Biafra land is under lock and key as usual. Biafra land is locked down. And I must have to appreciate every man, every woman, every child in Biafra land. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, secure you, and give you more grace, more mental toughness to continue to fight on. Victory is sure. Victory is very, very sure. It is very important that every Biafran should know where we are today, the stage we are today. The Biafran Liberation Army has been launched out. And the Biafran Liberation Army have launched Operation New Dawn. As we speak, as you are watching this very program, Operation New Dawn is going on in Biafra land. You can see that everything we are saying is falling in place gradually. The defense of Biafra land is falling in place gradually. Everything we have talked about or spoken about is coming to pass. Today, it has become much more clearer to people that we are not just making noise online, but we are waiting for the time. And as the time approaches closer, you begin to see things unfold. Those of you who has been asking on the comment section every day, it's not talking. You want action, you want action. The time for action has come. But as we are engaging in that action, you must have to play your own role. When you are talking about action, you don't go to action with empty hand. The ESN still needs sponsorship. They still need your sponsorship. They still need your contributions. They still need your support. And we must have to continue to support them. Today, the open confrontation and engagement have started. As we have always said, that it can never be business as usual. The confrontation is going on even as you're watching this video. And the zoo, they are getting the message direct. They are getting the message raw. They can't pretend about it anymore. For a very long time, they have pretended. For a very long time, they have decided to cage people and make it seem as if nothing is happening. But we have gotten to a stage where they can no longer hide. They can't pretend. Today, the whole world is focused on the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. The whole world is paying attention to what is going on in that very contraption. And they are seeing that the end of that contraption has come. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. The end has come. The only thing you can do is to key in into the freedom that is coming. If you are a Biafran or if you are an indigenous person in that contraption, if you're an indigenous person, all you have to try and see how you can be able to key in into the struggle. Try and see how you can be able to fit in into the stage we are in to make sure you are carried along. Do not be left behind. Don't allow anybody or anything to distract you. We will continue to fight for our freedom until freedom is secured. And the movement have started. The exit of Biafra from the zoo have commenced. We have been saying it for a very long time. Some people don't take us serious. Some think that we just enjoy coming online to make noise on a daily basis. It is not about noise making. This is reality before you. Reality coming before you. Everything you have been told in the past, we are just reminding you. And I hope that you are putting them into practice. You have been advised for a very long time to stock up food for yourself if you are in Biafra land. Stock up food for yourself in case of emergency. Keep things around you in case of emergency so that you will not be found wanting. Because a time is coming when the only way to secure yourself is just to be indoor. When there will be no market for you to go. When there will be no need for you, the only way you can secure yourself is to stay indoor and deal with what you have. That time is coming. We have said it, that the time will come when things are going to happen and you have to assist your own brother. We have been singing about Unwavering also. The time has come. The time has come for every one of us to sit up, to watch each other's back. When you hear the cry of your brother, you look around and support. You hear the cry of your sister, you look around and support. You hear the cry of your neighbor, you look around and support. Everybody, we must be sharing everything we have in common. The time for gossip is gone. We are in a time of reality, and Biafra is that reality coming before you. We have been told for a very long time that Biafra is coming. Here is 2023, we are here. And that Biafra we have so wanted, that Biafra that is so close to our heart, that Biafra that our Supreme Amazon Nandekano is suffering for, is coming. And every of our suffering will come to an end. All you have to do today is to key in into the time that we're in. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't leave your seat. Don't leave your seat. As long as you, Chukwu Okama, have kept you in this struggle up to 2023, the year of freedom, do not give away your seat. Do not give away your seat. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, don't give away your seat. If you give away your seat, you might not get it back anymore. It doesn't matter how you try, you might not get it back. Because we are on the last lap. On the last lap, where you have to put everything on the line. Everything around you have to be put on the line on this last lap. If we must overcome, if we must achieve victory, if we must raise the flag of Biafra, every one of you that is watching today, in Biafra land and abroad, we must have to start doing the needful. And what is that needful? Picking up assignment to support the ESN the best way you can. They need your support. They need my support. We must continue to sensitize the Biafran people. We must remain consistent in our demand. There is no other demand we have than self-determination through a referendum. But if they choose not to give us the referendum peacefully, we are going to take it by force. And already, that force have activated. Biafra Liberation Army, they are already out. And you will see a lot of things happening. So any place you are, if you are watching from Biafra land, pay attention to environment. You must be security conscious. Wherever you go, where you step your foot at any given time. It cannot be business as usual. A lot will begin to happen. You are going to see the blue light everywhere. You are going to see a lot of things. In the midst of it all, you must be steadfast. In the midst of everything you are going to see going forward, stand firm, remain steadfast. Do not allow anybody to deceive you or distract you. Do not allow anybody to divert your attention to something else. Remember the word of our Supreme Master Nandekano that consistency is the key. Your consistency will determine if you will succeed or not. The success we have achieved today through the autopiloted IPOB of Master Nandekano under the spokesmanship of Master Sabanepa. That autopiloted IPOB, we were able to make progress today and make a lot of achievement because of our consistency. It is consistency that have led us this far. It is consistency that gave us the strength and the power to speak with pride, to speak with our head up. It is because of whom we are, because of what we are doing. That is why we have the courage today to talk the way we are talking. And we have to continue on that path. Do not allow anybody to distract you. The days are evil. The days are evil. I must tell you, the days are evil. You know, sometimes when we come online to speak, some people will think we are just speaking to entertain them. I'm not here to entertain anybody. And the autopiloted IPOB, all the media warriors, I believe we are not an entertainer. We don't entertain you. If you want to watch comedy or you want to watch any entertainment, you can watch your Nollywood and all that to entertain you. But whenever you are listening to the autopiloted IPOB platform on their media, we are on a serious business. Every word you hear is important. Everything we say, you have to put it at heart. A lot is going to start happening going forward. Don't allow the propagandists to get you. The propagandists, don't allow them to get you, because they will always be there. And they are going to intensify in their strategies. They are going to change their dimensions. Don't allow yourself to be a sacrificial lamb. Those people who will tell you not to obey the sit at home, who will tell you to come out, they dare not come out there themselves. They themselves will not dare to come out, but they will tell you to come out. That nothing is happening. They will tell you to come out. Don't listen to them. Their word doesn't matter. Come out. They will come out and you will lose your life. And they will still be alive. When we say sit at home, it is to secure your life. Because the enemy is outside waiting for whom to devour. The devil, you know his work. Seeking for whom to devour. That is what he does. To steal, to kill, and looking for whom to devour. That is why when you hear sit at home, for your own sake, for your life, just sit at home. What is going to cost you? Only one day sit at home. What is it going to cost you? Can you equate anything to your life? Those who disobey the sit at home and then they end up falling victim into the hand of the terrorist. Those who refuse to sit at home and they went and fell into the hand of the dead man squad, the criminals, the so-called unknown gunmen who are known. Those who refuse to listen to that, heed to that very advice, and they are caught up in that. Today, where are they? I believe wherever they are, they will be regretting. But it was somebody that told them, come out, nothing is happening. And that same very person that told them to come out didn't come out. He didn't show up. But he convinced them to come out. Nothing is happening. Don't listen to autopilot. Come out. Everything you see Master Marapa say, it is not to intimidate you. I've said it several times. The order he's given is not to intimidate you. After all, it is not him speaking. It is the Biafran people speaking through him. And I want you to get that straight. Anytime you hear Master Marapa talking, giving orders, speaking in a State of the Nation address, anytime he's doing that, he's speaking the mind of Biafran. Biafran is the same thing. It's not just his word. He doesn't just wake up and begin to talk. If you do that, you can't go far. Biafran has given him that power to defend, speak with them, for them. That is why you see the progress we are making. And more progress is going to come. More progress you're going to see. The enemy we are up against, they have everything. They have all the arsenals. They have all the strategies. They have all the means to do what they want to do. But I tell you, those of us who are autopiloted by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself, under the spokesmanship of Master Samarapa and of Lady was in Nandekan, we are standing firm, gidigba, no shaking, consistently pursuing what? Our freedom. For every blackmail they push, it will turn to our own good. For every move they make, it will be to our own advantage. And today, once again, we are marching forward. It is so sad when you see the criminals who are still supporting the evil entity that want to kill them. Today, the person that came out to fight against the evil entity to save you, you say you don't want to be saved, and you're fighting that very person. Good luck to you. If you succeed in your fight, good luck for you. If you don't succeed, when you get to heaven, you tell Chukwu Okike what brought you. When you get to that place, you tell Chukwu Okike what brought you. And if you survive by chance, then you have a story to tell over here. But I tell you, no amount of distraction will stop us. We have already chosen our path of freedom. And nothing more. That is the path every one of us have chosen. To walk the walk of freedom until we are free. Excuse me. So I will urge you to stand firm and stay strong. In whatever angle, whatever area you are blessed with, please begin to think of a way to use that very blessing to support Biafra. Any place you are blessed, use that blessing to support Biafra. A time will come when you look for the opportunity for you to do something, it will no longer be there. Today you hear us conducting ESM fundraising. A time will come when you will desire to bring that support and the gate will be locked. It will not be needed anymore. This is the time your support is needed. We have been crying on different platforms, on different days and all that, for support for ESM because of today that we are in. Some people pay attention, some don't pay attention. But just as Mazi Samaneko have said, we are going to force every one of you into Biafra. We will force every one of you to pick up and begin to fight for Biafra. And if need be, every one of you will pick up an arms to defend yourself. Because we have waited for a very long time for this day. It has been a very long journey coming. And the enemies of Biafran people continue to thwart all the plans. But I thank Chukwu Okike that today they have no voice anymore. Today we have taken up our responsibility to do that which we are supposed to do. And I tell you, freedom is sure. Don't get distracted by anybody. Don't get distracted by any blackmail. Do not get distracted by any propaganda. I bet you, Chukwu Okike is watching you and I, and he will never leave us. He will fight our battle. And at the end, every one of us will celebrate and see reason to continue to praise Chukwu Okike in that land filled with milk and honey. We are going into the promised land. That one is for sure. Nobody can stop us from going to the promised land. We are the children of the promise. And nobody can change it. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every one of us. The army of Biafra, who have launched the new dawn. It is indeed a new dawn. And don't forget the new code. Our spokesperson, Mazi Samaneko, have announced the new code. The new code, no longer water or promise. Today, it is water bomb. That is where we are. You're going to be hearing sound anywhere. Water bomb. That is what we're going to hear. That is where we are today. The new code. We entered from water. From water, we entered water promise. And today, we are in water bomb. You are going to see a lot of things happening. It is not a joking matter. We're not trying to entertain you, but telling you about the reality. Only those who have that eyes will hear and understand the code. Biafra will definitely come. It will definitely come. No matter what anybody says, no matter which propaganda you bring, no matter which planet you come from, no matter your lies, you cannot stop what is coming. Biafra will come. And in Biafra land, we all worship Chukwu Okike. We will not worship idol. Just like Mazi Naniga has said. And he doesn't worship idol. I doesn't worship idol myself. And so many Biafrans do not worship idol. We worship the living God. And because we do, he will never leave us without the leader. He will never forsake us. He will always be there for us to guide us, protect us, secure us, and show us the path that we shall go. That is our confidence and our strength, why we are doing what we are doing, why we are standing our ground unshaken. Because we know who sent us. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect everybody that is a Biafran, wherever you are watching this program from. I say, may Chukwu Okike guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the Oduduwa people, the Middle Beltans, and the Ambazonians. Every single one of us will celebrate victory very, very soon. Do not be weak. Do not be distracted. Do not be disheartened. It is written. And today, the freedom we are talking about and we're waiting for a very long time, we have reached at it. So whatever any man or woman is doing to make sure they stop it is a waste of time. Because Chukwu Okike has told us to come and we have come. And in our coming, we must go back with something. If you are in Biafra land, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike to pay attention. Be very careful in your movement. Be very, very careful and pay attention. If you do so, you are going to enter Biafra. But if you ignore it, I cannot guarantee what happens to you. Only you can choose your path. If you choose the wrong path, you choose the good path, you have the freedom to make that choice. I appreciate you once again, everyone that is watching, wherever you're watching from. It is a very quick one. I didn't even know that I'm going to spend this long, and I did not put a notification before I started the broadcast. That is why it also affected the audience, because normally these people, they would never send any notification. So that's why I just tried it out to come and without any notification. But we will continue. There's no going back. We will continue. I appreciate everyone that have been able to participate, those who came around to pay attention. We are going to have our normal broadcast by tomorrow, by the grace of Chukwu Okike. And once again, I thank every Biafran in Biafra land who are genuinely sitting at home without being forced. You are blessed. May Chukwu Okike increase your days. I appreciate every one of you, and I will continue to appreciate every one of you until we get to that promised land very, very soon. In that promised land, we will celebrate the presence of Chukwu Okike. We will celebrate the beauty of Chukwu Okike. We will celebrate the goodness of Chukwu Okike. And no man born of a woman can stop our celebration. That is why we are unique. Mazen Nande cannot say we will dance in the street. We are going to dance in the street. People will see us and they will think that we have gone mad. But no, we didn't go mad. We didn't go mad. What we are doing is to celebrate the goodness of Chukwu Okike. We have always done that, and we will continue to do so. We will continue to do so. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me on this very broadcast. I will see you again by tomorrow, by the special grace of Chukwu Okike. Thank you, and stay safe.
From the award-winning producer, Shaking and Cool Beats. Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
Votu nini turatu kembo wa bidoro. Ife nini turatu wakene mo fife tutaro. Anye to siya votu na ba o he kureka ilaria. Ife ka nebe o kakwa nebe o. Votu nini turatu o kembo wa bidoro. Iye nini turatu wakene mo fiye tutaro. O fiye tutaro wako fiye tutaro. Iye nkelebe kakwa nebe o. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe o. Iye kanebe o, kakwa nebe. Na lonely Biafra, I say I no election no. After election, hey, we take their deception no. Upon deception, I say double recession no. Baby, I need to see no vote to all. I'm to suppose our election no vote to the
My God. My God.